your time to crave your indulgence and specially invite the representative of our special guest of honor. Ably represented by the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Borno State. Please welcome Barrister Hawa Abubakar.
Ladies and gentlemen, good day. I'm here to read the remarks by His Excellency Professor Babagana Umar Zulu, FNSCA MNI CON, the Executive Governor of Borno State, on the occasion of closing ceremony of the 22nd National Women Conference held here in Lagos. There is the need for collective action by men, women, and youth in addressing existing barriers. This can generate more innovative and effective outcomes. Young women need to be seen as partners in governance and development, and for that to happen, 3 things must be done. 1. Change men's negative beliefs and attitude towards young women. Give women the skills and education that will enable their participation. Women, let's put on double effort. Let's go extreme. Let's give it an extra to be able to stand out. Let's push the boundaries to spring forth. Yes, we need to push the boundaries. As was rightly said, we are the mother of the nations. No woman, no nation. Thank you very much. lot of cases of rape. And the most alarming and concerning part of it is that rape on minors. And rape on minors. Minors as young as 2 years old baby. It's so sad. When I first came here, I was a little bit disturbed. Like anytime I go back home, like I would be, like I'm always so worried. But over time, as you are seeing it every day, like it becomes part of the work that you really have to face daily. I'm facing it, but I have this huge concern that what do we do about it? It is for this and more that I crave your indulgence to continue to assist us in the continuous training and retraining of our legal officers. The project entitled Stride Juvenile, Preventing and Responding to Violence Against Children by Terrorist and Violent Extremist Group is a laudable one, because the worst hit state by the activities of these aforementioned groups before they were degraded by the military and other security operatives is Borno State. We've seen the worst, more than any other state in Nigeria.
Done. this date. I came on board this administration of His Excellency Professor Babagana Umara Zulum as the Special Advisor on Legal Matters. Then you hardly see me because most of my assignment, it's usually somewhere else and I hardly come to the ministry. Then on the 11th of August 2022, I got appointed to oversee the affairs of this ministry when my learned senior, my predecessor and my learned brother got elevated, whom now is a distinguished senator. He is making us proud. We are proud to see that one of our own is being elevated to such position. Personally, I feel it is a huge privilege and honor, and I am humbled to say that I am associated with the administration of His Excellency Professor Babagana Umara Zulum. We all know that his leadership is a rare one. Like I said yesterday, you don't need to say much about his leadership because the fact speaks for itself. Yes, it's all there for everybody to see. We proudly, anywhere in the world, nationally and internationally, we are proud to, with our head high, to say that our governor is Professor Babagana Umara Zulum. May Allah continue to guide him in his determination, in his courage, and in his zeal to make Borno State a better place again. Coming back to the ministry, I am honestly overwhelmed with the support I get from all of you. Each and every member of this ministry has supported in one way or the other, from the top to the lowest. And for that, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for the teamwork, because without you, I wouldn't have succeeded in all the things that I started with. Oga Isge, as everybody popularly calls him here, right? He's such an amazing person. I worked with him for a few months. He left because he has to retire, and the present PAMSEC came in, and he is such a wonderful person. He has been a supportive pillar, he has been a guide, and thank you so much, PAMSEC. And then thank you for the kind words and the beautiful prayers. Like I always say when people say to me, Allah knows best. Allah knows what is good for us more than we do. So may Allah be our lead in our affairs, and may He be our guide in our affairs. And talking about the reformation in the ministry, how I wish I had done more than this. When I first came in, I felt we need to step up. I'm not saying that because there is a loophole when I came. No. I'm so glad that I made a well-structured organization that made my work so easy. My predecessor has done wonderfully well, and perhaps that was why everything went on smooth for me. Yes. And the world is really changing. We can't continue doing things in the old way. We can't be moving around with files. Things has changed. Please. And that's the reason why we put in the e-library. Why? Because as law officers, you need to get the recent judgments, you need to get the laws, you need to get all that is relevant to make your work easy at your fingertips. And how do you get that? Maybe by subscribing to the weekly law reports, by subscribing to the law pavilion. That way you just, all that you need is just go on the computer, just click or move your mouse, and then you get whatever that you want to, and it makes your consultation much more easier. And then the outcome will be much more better, you know, than consulting. We can't do away with the hard way, like consulting books, you know, but this other aspect simplifies our work. And then the reason for the the conference room, we haven't started using it, but I hope and pray you use it to the maximum. I didn't get the chance to explain to you the reason why we decide to get the conference room. You may be wondering, why do we need a conference room in the ministry? But we need it. This ministry needs the conference room. Why? Because as lawyers, sometimes complicated cases comes on our tables, and we need to sit down and rub minds. We need to sit down round table to discuss, okay, for the support, for the teamwork, and for everything you have offered me in this, is it 8 months, 7, 8? No, I don't think. And whoever that comes on this seat, I pray and hope the person takes this ministry to a higher level. Yes, because we need to sustain what has been put in place. And the only way we could do that is by making it better day by day. For all the directors, for all the law officers, for all the support, for all the support staffs, for my PA, Mohammed, Mr. Paul. You know, these are people that I see them every day. And my sister Shetu, and all other people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It has been a great journey. Thank you.